can see out here in the background, just where my finger's pointing there, we've got three big old bull elephants having a drink out of Gowrie Pan. One of them a character we all come to know and love, old Wonky. He's having a drink, water straight out of the pipe, getting it as fresh as it comes. So we're going to start our day off with these bulls, see what they get up to. It's always interesting, a very fascinating animal to watch, and yeah, let's go spend some time with them and then we'll take it from there. There you go, isn't that beautiful? You got three big bull elephants. And over the last couple of days I've been noticing Wonky. He definitely seems to take a dominant role. He's definitely the feistiest of the lot. There he shows a little bit of his dominance there by putting his trunk over the head of the other one and pushing him back a little bit. It's actually quite beautiful just to watch their trunks over there. If you see how those trunks are just twisting around each other, and oh, I don't know if you heard that, but we've got a little bit of flatulence there from the elephant, and unfortunately we're standing parked downwind, which means that it's blowing straight towards us. Yeah, fresh smell of Mother Nature. Oh, just one bull left, and just by looking at the features on the animal, it's definitely the youngest of the lot. It's not the easiest thing to tell the age of an elephant. The only sure way to do it is actually to look at their dental structure, to look at their teeth, the condition of their teeth. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing that for you today. It gets a little bit tricky holding the trunk up and looking in the mouth. And besides the fact it's very dangerous. But another good way to have a look is just on the head, just above the eyes, you'll see some indentations in the skull. Those indentations, as the elephant ages and gets slightly older and older, those get deeper and deeper in the head. So based on that, just comparing this with the two other elephants, Wonky and the other male, this would definitely put this one the youngest, and also looks like the smallest of the lot. That's why he's only coming in right at the end to get a bit of a drink. I think we'll be seeing these guys around quite a lot this winter. They've made their presence quite clear around the camp. This afternoon, around about lunchtime, we had all three of them in Warren's house, the manager there at Vuatela. They pushed over his fence again and they made their way right inside, and they were ripping over the plants and the aloes and getting to all the fresh garden vegetation. It was actually quite a fascinating experience because while they were inside there, we snuck around to try and film them to show you for our behind the scenes, and as soon as we got inside, they picked up our scent and they quickly made a run for the fence like a bunch of naughty kids doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And as soon as they got beyond the fence, they started to relax. So they knew they were somewhere where they shouldn't be. It was quite fascinating to see that kind of behavior. But with that fresh water around pumping out of the pan, I think we can be sure that we'll be seeing them around quite a lot. You can even see, even by his age, not particularly large tusks. You don't really find that many large tuskers anymore in southern Africa. Age most certainly isn't an indication how big their tusks can get, or tusks not an indication on their age. It's merely a genetic pass down. Large tusked elephants that breed with healthy females will pass on a strong gene, and in turn you'll get you'll get elephants with large tusks as an outcome. But when the settlers came into South Africa, there was large elephant hunting and poaching, the ivory trade, of course, and with that, the result was all the large tusked elephants were killed, which left us only with the small tuskers, and those small tuskers have been the ones breeding with the females. So as a result, most of the elephants we see these days, mostly small tuskers like this one over here. There are still a few big ones in the Kruger National Park area. Sometimes they pass through the area, but they're down to what we call the Magnificent Seven. It's a bit of a sad thing, but it's the result.
Marco, why do they call the Magnificent Seven?
Seven biggest tuskers in the Kruger Park area. Yeah, seven biggest tusked elephants. They really are majestic. I mean, a few years back there was one. There were a few of them, but one specific one. It was very easy to track him. You'd see his footprints going down the road, and alongside the footprints would be two distinct tusk marks. From the fact that the tusks were so heavy, he used to rest his tusks on the ground sometimes when he walked, and it just gives you an indication. I mean, if you imagine this elephant with the tusks going all the way down to the ground, you've got a very large animal and very large tusks. Well, slowly heading off in another southerly direction. There's one of our game drive vehicles.